Mark Wahlberg finally seems poised for superstardom, but refuses to forget his movie roots. You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of Broken City.
When I was elected mayor, this was a broken city.
You know who I am?
Yeah. Step by step, I've been getting it fixed. Here's our guy.
Mayor?
You, in my eyes. Here, I need you to find the son of a bitch who's sleeping with my wife.
Done.
This is what you do now, Billy. You set up execution.
I gave him pictures and walked away.
You ever think why I chose you? Because I own you.
It's not very often that singers can successfully transition into movie stars, but Marky Mark has simply been unwilling to give up. And when he first came to Hollywood back in 1994 with a supporting role in Renaissance Man opposite Danny DeVito, Mark Wahlberg's plan was to basically take a chance on any movie that would take a chance on him. And luckily for Wahlberg, one person who took a chance on him was someone also new to Hollywood, Paul Thomas Anderson. Anderson successfully used Wahlberg's reputation as a Calvin Klein underwear model to help create the character of Dirk Diggler, a porn version of A Star is Born, featuring an exceptionally well-endowed young man. Yes, few actors, at least back in the 1990s, would do that famous last shot where Diggler displays his impressive manhood on screen. But Anderson's gamble on Wahlberg paid off and vice versa, as Wahlberg suddenly gained some credibility as an actor. Sort of how Justin Timberlake did with his turn in The Social Network, another singer who's trying to follow in Wahlberg's footsteps. But hopefully Timberlake will realize that one of the smartest things Wahlberg has done is make himself available to great directors, as it's great directors who usually make a movie star. And while Wahlberg has teamed up with Wolfgang Peterson for The Perfect Storm, Tim Burton for Planet of the Apes, M. Night Shyamalan for The Happening, and Martin Scorsese for The Departed, his real partnership has been with David O. Russell. Together they've made Three Kings, I Heart Huckabees, and most recently The Fighter, a film which renewed Wahlberg's artistic credibility and gave Russell his career back after some unfortunate blow-ups on set. But while Wahlberg wants artistic credibility, he also wants box office results. This has led to him making a number of low-budget crime dramas and action flicks, all of which with 2003's The Italian Job did just so-so at the box office. But they kept Wahlberg in the public eye and kept his core fan base happy. However, in 2010, Wahlberg discovered he had a real knack for straight-up comedy with the other guys. This led to a smart team-up with Seth MacFarlane on his debut film, Ted, which ended up being the highest-grossing comedy of 2012, and up there with The Hangover, Wedding Crashers, and Beverly Hills Cop as the highest-grossing R-rated comedies of all time. He's also brought this comedic flair to Michael Bay's upcoming Pain and Gain, where he and Bay got along so well, Wahlberg is taking over for Shia LaBeouf in the Transformers franchise. But despite all this newfound success, like Denzel Washington, who he co-stars with in the upcoming Two Guns, Wahlberg refuses to stop making the smaller flicks that have been his bread and butter over the past 20 years. Thus Broken City, which seems interchangeable with so many of his past films. Although he is following his director rule as Allen Hughes helms The Pick, one half of the Hughes brothers who directed Dead Presidents from Hell and the Book of Eli. So does Broken City please Wahlberg's core fan base once again, which is all it really needs to do? Let's go find out. All right, Brando. You're a BTT regular, you're a filmmaker yourself, right? Mark Wahlberg has made some great movies and some not so great movies.
Absolutely. I thought Ted was the best one from last year.
So how is this a great one or a not so great one?
One of his good movies.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
Oh, what did you like about it?
Great acting in the action theme, the whole action theme, everything.
Really good movie.
Oh, what did you like about it?
The way that he works as an investigator. Since I do a kind of his job, I'm a bail bondsman.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating.
So I kind of figured out what is going on, how it's going to turn out to be.
So you have to do this kind of stuff too, right?
Yeah, the investigating and following people and doing phone calls and process, taking pictures and record voices.
Were they accurate? Do you think they were?
Yeah, it is. They really are. They really are.
Well, you know, TV does police shows really well, right? Can this compete? Is this as good
Better.
as? Oh, what makes it better than what you see on
It's
television?
on the big screen, and you got Russell Crowe.
Yeah. Who
good.
was cooler, Russell Crowe or Mark Wahlberg?
Oh, Russell Crowe.
Were they a good match? Russell Crowe versus Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Who were you rooting for? I mean, that's a tough choice.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, you were?
Well, that's a pretty difficult question. I think I have to go with Russell because the way he had him. I mean, I don't know. It could be either way.
All of them were great in the movie. It's just that it felt like a waste of good actors and possibly should have worked a little more in the script.
Mark Wahlberg is not a great actor, but this is one of his best performances. He's
Oh.
good in things like this, New York stuff.
Oh yeah, you like those kind of
Cops.
movies, right?
Yeah,
so
he's
you
good
think,
at that stuff.
You think he should keep making those kind of movies?
Yeah, it's, I think that's what his forte is.
Do you like that he still makes these smaller films, or do you think he should just transition to the bigger films, like making more Teds?
He's really good. He's really good, and I believe he should move up a little.
Should he keep making this kind of movie, though?
Yes.
Okay,
As
good.
long
Interesting.
as it felt like he just went for it instead of actually picking a good thriller. So keep with this road. Just pick better.
Read the script first,
Read the
maybe.
script first. I was wondering, did he read the script? Did he read the whole thing, or just first 10 pages?
Would you team up with Mark Wahlberg on a job?
Yeah, yeah, and this is really interesting. But in really, like I said before, I kind of go with Russell Crowe.
What do you give it on a 1 to 10?
I'd say about 8, maybe a good 9.
6.
9.
8.5.
So Mark Wahlberg does please his fan base. His audiences overall give Broken City an 8. But if he ever moves on to bigger pictures permanently, looks like Russell Crowe can take over. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from AMC Empire 25, and I hope we'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.